Here at DHS, we understand the need for you to feel safe and supported in an emergency. In situations where 911 is called, it is important that the appropriate DHS staff are made aware. The DHS Safe Line was created to easily notify those staff about the emergency that occurred. Before we review the Safe Line process, let's look at when a call to 911 and these steps are not necessary. Examples include a water main break or plumbing emergency, electrical outage, and other incidents not related to personal safety. Examples for when a staff member should call 911 include a building facility emergency such as a fire, a medical emergency of a fellow staff member or consumer, and a threat to your personal safety or the safety of those around you. There are 4 essential steps you should take when responding to a work-related emergency that also involves a call to 911. Follow the emergency-specific steps outlined in the DHS Standard Emergency Response Procedures or SERP plan. This can be found on the DHS intranet on the Safety and Emergency Preparedness and Response page. First, call 911 for police, fire, or emergency medical service responders. Next, when the scene is safe, notify the most senior staff person or their designee in your office so that they are aware of the situation. Then, the person with the most information about the emergency that occurred should call 412-350-SAFE to report the incident. As a reminder, this should occur when the scene is safe and ideally within an hour of the situation. When you call 412-350-SAFE, you will be directed to leave a message which will be kept confidential. In your message, please state your name, phone number, DHS office, and a description of the situation. If necessary, a DHS staff member will follow up with you when the message is received. Finally, complete a DHS incident report form to document the situation as soon as possible, but no later than 3 business days from the event. This form can be found on the DHS intranet on the Safety and Emergency Preparedness and Response page. Now that we've reviewed the steps, let's see what this looks like in action.
You notice a coworker unconscious on the floor. First, call 911. Next, notify the most senior staff member. When the scene is safe, call Safe Line to notify DHS of the incident and to report that 911 was called. Lastly, within 3 days of the incident, complete a DHS incident report form. For more information on completing this last step, please view the DHS incident report form video.
That was a lot of important information. Let's review. The DHS Safe Line is a streamlined reporting process to inform the appropriate DHS staff that 911 was called and why the call was made. When a situation warrants a call to the DHS Safe Line, the steps you should take are: first, call 911. Next, notify the most senior staff person in the office. Then, call Safe Line. When you call, be sure to state your name, phone number, DHS office, and a description of the situation. Finally, complete a DHS incident report form. We know that emergencies can feel overwhelming. Contacting the Safe Line helps create a culture of safety at DHS by ensuring that important information gets into the hands of the right people. Be on the lookout for additional emergency preparedness and response videos. Still have questions? Contact Emergency Risk Coordinator Shannon Evans.